Yo, what is up, real estate agents? How's it going? Wanted to make this video because I know a lot of agents are now putting a big importance on creating video content. And I think one of the most important things is you want to make sure that you're connecting with your audience when you're creating video content. So, wanted to make this video with just some cool tips and strategies that you could use to create a better connection with your audience when you are creating video content. I got 7 tips for you here, and we'll get right into it. If you guys don't know me, my name is Mike. I'm one of the co-founders here with groundZERØ, and the whole point of this awesome channel is just to bring you real estate agents some really good resources on marketing, branding, video content to help you just have a stronger online presence so you can close more deals and make more money. If you like stuff like that, I would love it if you subscribe and turn on post notifications. If not, no worries. We'll get right into it. So the first thing that I think is really important when trying to connect with your audience, and this sounds so simple, is just look at the camera. Right there into the camera. I make this mistake sometimes too, but when I would look at a lot of my previous videos, I would always be kind of like staring off into the left or the right. And I don't know if it was because I was afraid to look to the camera or just make me more comfortable, but it's really hard for people to connect with you when you're not staring actually into the camera, because when people are scrolling and they come to your video and they're watching, they're looking at you, they're looking at your face. So you need to be looking back at them so they feel like you're talking to them. And if you're staring up and to the left and to the right, it's really hard to do that. And I think, and also one of the things that people would tell me is it almost made me come off as looking unconfident. And that's the last thing that you want as an agent, is for your potential prospects and clients to be thinking that you're unconfident when creating videos. But so just one thing, try to focus on just looking at the camera so people feel like you are talking to them. So that's going to be our first tip right there. So the second tip that I have, it's kind of a combination of two. I wrote it down as like 2A and 2B. And it's first part is know who your message is for. So not every piece of video content that you make is going to be meant for everybody. There's a quote that I heard that is, when you're trying to talk to everybody, you speak to nobody. So, with each video that you make, try to ask yourself, is who's this video really for? Like, what pain and problem or goal does this help someone achieve, and who are the people that could benefit from this video? And when you ask yourself that, you'll start coming up with the answers and you'll get a pretty good idea of who the video is made for. And then the second part is, and then just imagine that you're having a conversation with that person. Speak like when you're looking into the camera, like that is the person that you're speaking to, and make a connection with that person. And I think that is going to do you a lot as well. People are going to feel that energy. They're going to feel that connection. They're going to feel like you're talking to them. And part of the thing is, maybe when you create that video, maybe it isn't for everybody because that video isn't made for everybody, but the people who that video is really made for, is you're really going to connect with those people. And that is going to go, it's better to go deep with, little than very not deep with a lot of people. So yes. Tip number 3, just be yourself, include personality. I know, and it's so awesome with all these different scripted prompts that we can get from places like Chat GPT and KCM, where they're providing scripts and everything. I think one of the most important things with creating video content is you want to be yourself. That's how you connect with people. One of the things that Tom Ferry always says is your vibe attracts your tribe. And one thing is, I see a lot of agents just reading scripts and they include no personality. They're just reading it, the real estate stats, and it's super boring and mundane, and they're just trying to get through it. It almost is like the approach of, they're just trying to do the video just because they just think they need to do the video, and there's no effort towards to that. So how is someone really going to connect with that type of video, when it doesn't seem like you're putting in the maximum effort or whatever it is? So I think it's really important is, yes, use these scripts and use these different prompts to, maybe even almost as an outline, but I wouldn't almost read them, word for word, verbatim. Like you can see, I look over to my iPad right here that I have that has an outline, and I'll peek at it, to help me stay in line with where we're going. But I'm not reading it script for script and getting bogged down into it, because part of the thing that makes each video unique to itself is you are the content. You're the reason that people work with you, is because of who you are. So let that shine out through the content that you are going to be creating online. So that is the third tip I have for you. Number 4, easy tip, but yet so important. Have great energy, have confidence when you show up on these videos. You see some videos that people create and you don't want to be this person. Is your videos are like this and you're not looking and you're really mundane and like, you know, and I mean, it's great. You're creating video content and you're putting yourself out there, but it's really important that you have great energy, even if you are a little unconfident in yourself inside, still like try to show up with that great energy, show and exude confidence because, potential clients are might be seeing these videos and you want them to look at you as like, man, that person has confidence. They got that swagger to them. So they want to work with someone like that. They don't want to work with the person who seems unsure of themselves and is showing up and like maybe is a little negative and this and that. They want people who are going to be positive influences in their life and have got confidence. So, show up with that in videos and show people that you have that as well. Number 5, share your mistakes a little bit. I mean, you can already see several times through this video that we've been creating is I've had like little stutters or pauses or mess ups and stuff, but there's no need to always edit everything out or need to start over and make everything perfect. Part of what makes us human is we're human. We make mistakes. So, something that I've actually had people connect with me on is I just I put that out in my videos. If there's little mistakes and stuff in there, people, can laugh, share fun, and, we connect on that. And it makes them just know like, hey, he's a human too. He's trying, but, he makes mistakes as well. So number 5, share mistakes. Number 6, be concise and don't ramble. You know, you don't want to, it's good to drive a point home and give detailed explanations, but we all know when we're kind of just going overboard and we're saying too much and we can kind of just wrap the point up and move on to the next one. That's one of the easiest ways I think to lose an audience is just by rambling on and on and on and on. And, when the subject can just be ended and you can go on to the next thing. So just be concise with what you say. Sometimes, and in a lot of cases, less is more. All right. And then number 7, and these weren't in any particular order from most important to least important, but if I did have to say, this is probably the most important one, I would say, at least in my opinion. And it is, don't ever make your content about you. You know, the whole point of building connection is we make it about the people that we are looking to serve. We make it about, you're making it about the families that you want to help and that you have helped and how you're helping them. You don't want to talk about you and how you're the top producing agent and how you did this in 4 or 5 days and this and you and that. And that's not, and to how that's going to come off to people is that you might just be bragging and that might turn people off. Those are great accomplishments that you have, but it's just important more so is how you just word it, how you can use those accomplishments that you're having, but use them to connect with people. Because if you're just screaming from the top, I'm the best agent, I do this better than everybody, it's going to turn a lot of heads off. But if you say, hey man, it's been so awesome getting to be able to serve these people, this is how we did it, and I was able to help these families and it was such a great experience, and you talk about it from that end, you're going to be able to build a lot of connection. And I think just with anything, like, you got to make it about the people that you're looking to serve. So through your marketing messages, when you're creating video content, make it about the people that you are looking to serve, the people who you're using to impact with that video. Don't ever make it about you. And that piece of advice, I think, will get you a long ways. But that is it for the video. Those are the 7 tips that you guys, I got for you guys right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you liked the video, if you drop some comments for maybe some future videos that you would like to see, topics, content ideas, or anything, questions. You can leave that below. But again, hit subscribe, turn on post notifications. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Thank you so much.